Hello Aries, it's your turn for your reading for the month of November. I hope you all are doing well. Um, do keep in mind if you watch this anytime soon, we have I believe a new moon in Scorpio tomorrow. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, that could affect you in some way. We are in Scorpio season, so Scorpio season can be very intense emotionally. So I feel like for some of you, you may need to ground yourself. Days are long days, so there's no moon. So it could be very emotional because it's not really in your element with water and stuff. So do keep in mind with the energies. Also, we have a full moon in Taurus coming up in November and a new moon in Sagittarius. So let's get into the reading. It's kind of all over the place. So bottom of the deck is 10 of Swords. So I'm getting the feeling, especially for that being the theme of April. The theme for November for you guys, Aries. It's all about letting go of control, letting go of betrayal. Maybe you've had to deal with some things that really put you up against the wall, or in some way feel defeated, feel like there wasn't any opportunities coming your way to make things better in your life when it comes to love, when it comes to, relationships or things that you've been really working hard towards. So I feel like that's pretty much the theme of this month. Alright, so coming in, we have the Knight of Wands. So it's all about taking proactive, measures, proactive action when it comes to relationships, when it comes to getting the things you need versus what you want. For some of you, you've had a lot of up-down situations happen recently where you lost control of something. Maybe you lost a part of yourself, or you lost a home, or you lost something within a relationship, or things aren't going as fast as you want. So I feel like it's about letting go of not so much your power within you, but letting go of the idea of everything that you want or everything that you need, and just letting things be for what they are. For some of you, you've been having a lot of problems when it comes to your communications. I feel like you've been really hot-headed. Maybe things aren't going as well in the job front, or your communication is coming across sharp. But I feel like with the Eight of Cups here, it's about, some of you may have the feeling to need to walk away from something that's not benefiting you, and you're becoming aggressive with it because you don't want to deal with the consequences, or maybe in a family dynamic, things aren't clear on your direction, like it's kind of in and out on the decision of what you should do about family dynamic. But I feel like it's about letting go of your control and not using your words to cut anyone out. Like there could be a family dynamic for some of you where things are coming up where you're going to have to speak your piece. But I think some of you are cutting off certain people in your life because, you're tired of waiting around. You're tired of things not progressing the way they want. So I feel like the Lover card is here to remind you to get in balance this month. This is about being proactive. Scorpio season's always about value and always about, really tapping into our intuition and really seeing where we need to rearrange our value when it comes to these intimate relationships, are you giving more than the other person, especially with here, um, the Six of Pentacles. So there's a lot of imbalances when it comes to your relationships, I feel like. So it's about getting back in balance this month. It's about really accepting yourself even when things aren't working out. And I feel like a lot of you got off the handle. Kind of like that song, you need to calm down. And, Aries, when things aren't done right and things aren't the way you want them to, you get thrown off the handle with other people, and you may want to cut out people. But I feel like there's a need to recess the problems that you're having within relationships when it comes to not getting what you want. And that can be really hard on Aries because they can do things without other people involved. They can get their lives in order, but I feel like there's a need to evaluate relationships this month and really realize that sometimes you have to deal with people you don't want to deal with, whether they're family, whether they're people you rather not associate. You can't really run away from that. So it's really being creative about what it is that is not going to benefit you, but I feel like you need people to help you, but at the same time some people aren't really making decisions to be active to help you because I feel like some of them may not, they're kind of in and out on how they can help you in some way, I'm feeling. So use your creativity to really balance this out when it comes to relationships on, how we can balance out the situation. So the Ten of Wands, I'm feeling with the Ten of Wands, this is about, not getting weighed down by the cares of struggles that maybe in the past you felt like with other people, not overdoing it. But I feel like too with the Seven of Cups here, you may not have a lot of options on where you want to go this month, especially when it comes to balancing out things, when it comes to, cutting things out, because I feel like there needs to be some sort of um, play in other people's life, that you're going to have people assist you in some way, especially if you're kind of in and out about leaving a situation or maybe on your own or something like that, where you really need people to help you. So in some situations you may have to work with people that you don't want to work with, or family members that you don't want to deal with. But at the same time, that may be your only choice to get where you need to get going. So I hope everything goes well for you, Aries. Bye-bye.